I just say I'm in love? I mean, look at this. Absolutely no plucking, no tweezing. I'm always manipulating the hairline in some capacity, and sis, this ball cap method install is so detailed. You are guaranteed to learn something, so don't look away now. Okay, you're here, stay here. And if you want to skip around, check the video menu here or in the description box. But wowafrican had the audacity to send the most perfectly pre-plucked hairline I have ever received. This is top tier. This is number one. They're in first place. You won. You did that, because I did not tweeze not nary a piece of hair. But one thing that I noticed with kinky straight textures, I appreciate the texture, but the crimps, you kind of scared me. And these are very pronounced. So you know I have the perfect remedy. So I'm starting out with this heat protectant. It's a silicone based protectant and it's like a serum and it's very silky. I like to treat the hair with this first, making sure to coat it from the knots all the way down to the very ends. And I'm gonna blow dry this unit on the highest setting using a paddle brush. And heat styling helps to relax those crimps so they are less pronounced. And so I'm gonna be using different types of heat styling techniques to show you how you can sort of just like reduce the look or overall appearance of the crimps on the hair. Now the thing about this is I want to take smaller sections. Again, it's very important. Use the back edge of your hot comb and you want to do about 2 passes, 2 to 3 passes, but definitely 2. And then I'm going in with my flat iron, and this is on the highest setting, so it's about to get super smoky. It's at 465. If that scares you, definitely stay at 450. I felt comfortable enough to do this. Again, if you are manipulating your hair and you find that you are not comfortable and the smoke is giving bad vibes, I completely understand. Stay at 450 as that is recommended. But you know me, I know my hair, I know my wigs. Now the blow drying, the hot comb, and the flat iron help to create that silk pressed look that I love for my kinky straight units. Does this method take a little bit longer? Yes, but is it worth it? Oh my God, you saw the finished results. Like, it's perfect. But you guys are going to notice there is a stark contrast between the portions of the hair that we've silk pressed and those that remain just blow dried. You see, tell me if you can see the difference. And so you can tell the left side looks very different from the right. The indentations are less pronounced. Again, we definitely smoothed out those crimps big time. With a little bit of wax and using the back edge of my hot comb, I went in to slick down the hairline, and I'm going to use my double prong clips, which I highly recommend. Again, being neat about your process creates great results consistently. So I'm always going to show you guys everything that I do because it all amounts to a flawless install. Now I do like to remove the lace around the ear tabs before I put the unit on my head. It makes all the difference with this install. Now, what if I told you you've been doing the ball cap method all wrong? You're probably using the standard wig caps when you need to use ultra sheer pantyhose. There is a difference. You don't believe me? Keep watching. Look at the wig cap on the left versus the ultra sheer pantyhose on the right. You can see they're transparent. You can see the hand. And the thing is, if you like your lace to be transparent, your bald cap should be just as transparent for more seamless, clean results. Starting from the foot of the pantyhose, I cut all the way down near the forearm. So I wanted a pretty long piece because if you cut at the foot, it is going to be smaller. You are about to see me struggle to put this on my head. If you want a little bit more wiggle room, cut closer to the inner thigh area as it will be wider. Again, learn from me. Make sure that you flatten your hairline and you create the holes for your ear. And the reason we do this is because we need the cap to lay flat around the curvature of the ear and be neat and cut very small incisions. Now for this fully glueless method, I'm using the Invincible styling gel and I'm using a makeup spatula. I keep telling you guys, you have to go get this. If you don't have it in your collection, in your kit, you need to do it. So drop down in the description box and get it. But I'm applying this just before my hairline and flattening it across my hairline and making sure that I move my natural hair out of the way, especially around the area of the ear tabs. Again, we're working to make sure everything is flat, because if you don't make sure it's flat, it's going to roll. And with the bedhead hardhead spray, I'm going to apply this in the same manner using the makeup spatula to really flatten the product into the hairline and across the surface of the pantyhose. And make sure that it's fully dry before you attempt to trim off the lace. Use your blow dryer on the cool setting, and you can even add an elastic band just to make sure it's tight and it's firm and it's dried down before going to trim the excess. Now my first cut is going to be around the ear. Now it may lift, but that's okay. I'm going to show you how to fix that. But I'm cutting very, very close to my hairline, not directly on my hairline, because I don't want to run the risk of cutting my natural hair. So be very careful when doing this. Now with the Bold Hold Liquid Gold, I'm going to be applying this so that we can basically make that line of demarcation indistinguishable. It's going to blend into the skin. I saw the hair diagram mention this, and this is a great tip because it blurs the lines and it makes it so that the pantyhose blends into your skin. So again, I'm making sure those edges are pressed down, and I'm using this elastic band to make sure that my entire front edge of the cap is flat. And then I'm going to go in with a bit of witch hazel to clean up any excess product. Don't forget to tint your pantyhose so it should match the color of your complexion. Get it as close as possible, especially if you're using a powder, because I'm using a pressed powder. But honey, that ball cap is ready to go. Now after removing the adjustable elastic band, I'm going to also apply the same powder to the lace portion of this lace front wig. You see that the lace is my skin complexion. That's what we're going for. Now what I'm about to do, I look crazy, but I'm holding the two tabs of the lace down and spraying simultaneously. I don't want this wig to move at all, so I'm gripping it in place and applying the hardhead spray. And then I'm gonna blow dry it on the cool setting, and once I feel that it is in place, that's when I can let go and use the rat tail end of the comb to ensure that the lace is flat. Now with the sides, I use the Invincible styling gel and apply it with the spatula, and then I follow up with the hardhead spray. The makeup spatula helps you to disperse the product and thin it down so you're not applying your product in clumps. You see how seamless this is? Like, oh my god, I can't believe I didn't tweeze anything, but girl, these bleached knots, these super thin knots, is perfect. Now this is my favorite part. I love to do my adult swoops. Now, I'm telling y'all now, I will be doing a tutorial with the cursive edges. So stay tuned. I gotta figure out what hairstyle I'm gonna do it with, but it's coming, okay? We're gonna write in cursive all across that hairline. But for now, we just do adult swoops. You only need little bits of hair. You can swoop in such a way that you further secure your lace. And I think that's why sometimes people use a lot of baby hairs, is because they want to also secure their lace in place, but you don't have to use a lot of hair to make sure that it is secure. And also, once your unit is situated, make sure that you adjust your part so it's at the middle of your head. Like, sis, don't have an off-center part. It can throw off the entire look. You're probably like, why do we even do the ball cap method? It makes it so that your foundation is flat. It acts as a layer of protection so that the oils don't disrupt the product that you've used to lay your wigs. And it can also create a longer lasting install. So again, I recommend this for those who want to wear their units for a longer amount of time. But definitely check out wowafrican. You can use the code PINK for $15 off. And be sure to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and kiki with me in the comments. And please share this with your homeboys and your homegirls, because I think we did that.